Hey, what's going on, everybody? I wanted to share 2 guard passes with you today. You can let me know in the comments what you think. Hopefully you enjoy. And we'll get right to it. So we're in the guard. The ankles a lot behind our backs. Typically, we have the jacket collected, hand on the hip, into the sternum. A lot of that pressure to discourage them from trying to sit up. And so there's a pressure pass that you can use where you're actually lifting their butt up off the ground. Some people debate that that's not a safe thing to do because you're getting their hips closer to your shoulders, which of course, if you're one in, one out in any kind of way, it's going to be very bad for you. So understand why you're there. But we're here. I'm slightly bringing the knees together. Sometimes you can even take a minute, give them an adjustment back to here, getting your knees under their butt so that they're together, their spine facing down towards the ground. So we're here, the butt's up nice and high. When I'm ready, I always like to kind of have that forward pelvic tilt so that I'm very much still in their guard in a way where I'm not asking for trouble here. When you're ready, we're going to go 4 fingers in and then open it out just like that. So here we are. I always split the jacket with my pointer finger. It's going to go 4 fingers in to find this jacket. I'm going to pull and really fold this up over my hand and pull. See how he turns heavy like this. So now that we're in this situation, their butt's up in the air, I've got them pulled tight here. Just throw the jacket open and definitely take the pants. The belt's fine, but it moves. It could be anywhere. They can move it themselves by just shifting it. So it's unreliable. But find the pants or the material that's here. They're going to be holding onto their guard, but at this point, they're turned. There's pressure on their ankles that they didn't really plan for, and they're holding this. A lot of times, too, they can be inspired to look for the scissor sweep, so be aware that this is possible. If by chance they pivot to the side for the scissor sweep, a lot of times what I like to do is post to the knee and swim or get it on past my face. But what we're talking about today involves this pressure here, them being high up on my knees, and me having a grip on their pants. So we're here. I'm going to get this knee through and grab towards the middle of their calf, their ankle, and really pull them, get my knee all the way through here. So they're freaking out, they're going to be static, they're going to be posting with your hands. So the thing that I like to do, and by posting with their hands, I mean reaching out, trying to deal with this, trying to reach for ankles. You have to monitor what they're doing. When you're ready, this hand is going to leave this grip, and I'm either going to reach behind their head or I'm going to reach under the arm. So sometimes it's nice if they're trying to fight and pummel and use this arm, that when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and dive. You can even jack them up here and get under. So we're in this situation. We have them up. Huge back step. Whatever you want. You have a position where you can now advance on them and you're out of their guard. I hate being in someone's guard, so I want out. So anybody that I train with, just put me in your guard and make me miserable. So we're here, conventional situation. I'm going to get my knees up under their butt. Really pull, trapping this leg in here. Find their pants. I'll roll to sit to my ankle to get my knee on through. Their guard is going to be open. Grab their ankle, grab their pants, but really pull them against your own shin. And now that we're here, of course, we're going to have the big step through where this hand is either going to reach behind their head, and I'm leaving this hook on the leg, or they're using this arm and I can be underhook. Always staying tight. The other pass, which I think is a bit less risky, but it does take some power. So if you're the type where you don't have super strong grips, my hands, I could hold onto things all day, so I'm comfortable here, is that we're going to be in more of a traditional situation in the guard. I love the Wilson pass, which if you're unfamiliar, you're going to reach up very high, turn, and the knuckles kind of do what you would have had here, low. This elbow to their hip zone here, this hand to the other, both elbows tracing their hips, their thighs, and I bring my head low and I begin to scoot back, and which of course, we still have that same relationship elbow to knee like we just had a minute ago. But in this situation, as I get low, I'm going to reach under the side that I want to jack them and opposite the side I want to go. 4 fingers in the collar here, so we're low. And when I'm ready, I'm really pulling. When I feel that I've got them turned a lot, we're going to sit out real hard. This sit out. We're staying low, we're staying tight. And sometimes you even have to hug for a minute to keep yourself tight. Then you're going to find this leg. You're going to open up their guard. It will open because there's a ton of pressure here. You're going to step over to collect. I like to try to take some kind of hook, whether it's an underhook or I can get into their collars even better. I'll switch the hips, and then I like to butterfly hook, push this away, hip away, keep coming away, get my knee close to their hip, and sit on through one more time to have the position that you want. So again, we're here, typical guard situation. We're going to be low like the Wilson. We're going to reach under, pull them in, up and over. Or this hand, instead of looking under, if you want to get even closer to them in a different kind of way, you're here, under this arm, back here. Sometimes I like to end up here, or even in this situation, because I'm close to their hips, I can walk, and I can sometimes throw that arm. I have control of this jacket. And then from here, that's like my